Hey, it's James from Learn Logic Pro. Today we're going to look at song templates. What they are, what they mean, how you can make them, how will they benefit you in your production. So when Logic starts up and you first get going, it comes up to the song template window. Here you have Explore, Compose, and Produce it. In Explore, basically you have an option in each of the sections to create an empty project, which is basically something without any tracks or anything else. Guitar Tones is just a means at which for someone who is a guitarist to kind of surf through some of the great guitar tones and the guitar amp simulation that is available in Logic. Instruments is essentially the same thing. Somebody who may be a player or somebody who just wants to browse through some of the diverse instruments that are inside Logic's library could just kind of choose this to explore what is available in Logic. In Compose, we have basically genre-based templates. Now, I used to explain to clients in the old days that they should make a genre-based template or a template based on the basic production that they do on a regular basis. This speeds up the way that you actually get started with your projects by essentially having all of the normal instruments or presets available to you when the project opens. So here we've got electronic, hip-hop, orchestra, R&B, rock, and songwriter. Each of these templates have a specific genre-based sound set and even a mix and mastering that again is specific to these different genres of music. Produce is essentially a little bit more of a mature level. Here again we have an empty project where we've got some other things here: multi-track stereo production, multi-track surround, music for picture, stereo mastering, surround mastering, and TDM, where it will work with the Digitizyme hardware products. Again, this is something that is a little bit more mature. Not everyone's going to be doing surround sound or music for picture, but here there is a template specific for that. So I'm going to explain on how to make a template. So this time I'm going to choose an empty project. I'm going to click on this and let the empty project load up. Here we are with an empty arrangement, and the first thing that we see is to add new tracks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, say, 8 audio tracks. Here we can configure how many tracks, mono, stereo, and so on. So I'm going to create 8 of those. I'm going to create some more tracks here. I'm going to hit the plus symbol. I'm going to create software instrument tracks, and we'll do 16 software instrument tracks. I do a lot of MIDI, so we'll choose those. Okay. And now we can customize this. We can have the window basically close when we open it here. Here we can basically open up the instrument panel here on the left hand side and change the icon. We can name sections. Let's let this load up. There we go. We can name the different tracks. Here's the different icons. If we were going to put a synth on here, we could name these, pre-name these things by just double clicking and naming it synth. Okay. You know, if you're going to be recording a lot of guitars, you can create these particular tracks that are specific to your guitar recording. Say you could do lead, maybe rhythm. Okay. And you can change the icons again with these. We've got a full array. Say we do a guitar here, and we're going to choose another one here. Oops, we'll do the lead. Now if you name these things before you record, the audio tracks that reside on the hard drive after you record will have these names. Instead of audio 3 or audio 4, it'll actually be called lead and rhythm. If you called a guitar lead, it would actually be called guitar lead. I do suggest that to all users. Once you've gone in here and you've changed the different items and you've customized the way that Logic looks for your specific need, customizing the toolbar, possibly customizing the transport, even closing windows, making layers. Again, all of these things are specific to your template. You would then click File and Save as Template. Once you have the option to save as template, it will default into the project template folder, and where that resides is inside your hard drive, users, the name of your computer. In that library there's a folder, Application Support. Inside Application Support you'll find a Logic folder, and inside there the project templates. So I'm going to call this Basic. We could have called this house music, and it could have had, you know, specific kits for house music, or you could have called it drum and bass or pop or rock, and again specific kits you can load in before you save this as your template. So I'm going to save this here as a template. And what happens now, if I click File and New, as if I'm going to start a new project, close this, don't save, you'll notice you have a new folder here called My Templates, and the new basic template is in there. You can open up the basic template and you can save it again as basic, overriding the template, continually modifying it and adjusting it for your specific need. You can make templates for all varieties of production styles and genres.